Welcome to the Round 9 Supercoach team review for 2020. We scored 2,417 this week. That's okay. And we are ranked around 5,000, so we're slowly going up every week. Realistically, I think top 1.5k, top 2,000 I think would be ideal, but hopefully still go up. We made the worst trades possible this week. I just can't believe how bad they were. I'm embarrassed by my trades this week, so we'll show you that. If you watched the video last week, I traded in Stuart and Duncan. I would have scored just under 2,600 if I did that. Instead, we got in Andrew Gaff, who scored 60, and another rookie who I shouldn't have got in. But yeah, pretty unfortunate. Yeah, so yeah, we have a lot of money. We've had a lot of money in the bank every week, and that's just how it's worked out. It's not ideal, so we've lost points there, but just timing, I guess. So defense was quite good. Everyone did okay. No one did bad, but no one did fantastic. Haynes was good. Sam Doherty, 91. I don't know about Doherty. I think there's nothing we can do about it, but hopefully the break does him some good. Doesn't seem like he's himself. So we traded in this Irish bloke, Keane. This was a necessary trade, especially over Tobe Watson. I was a fan of Tobe Watson just because mature age, played really well in the waffle. I think Champion Data had him rated elite in so many categories. That is Tobe Watson, and I didn't bring him in. I don't know why. So bringing in Keane was just fundamentally wrong, especially because Roughhead and Scharenberg are threatening his spot, but I don't know why I did it. It was dumb, really dumb, super dumb trade. So yeah, even if he scored well, like it was still the wrong trade because Watson was a far better prospect. But we'll get Watson in 2 weeks, and he'll be our D7 for the year. So midfield, Neil McRae, probably two pillars of the midfield. So really good. Whitfield, very nice. Bont and Gaff. So Bont is fine, I think. He's probably going to average 100 the way it looks. I think he might have a hip injury. Andrew Gaff was a mistake. And the last time I traded in Gaff, I've traded him. He's only been in my team 1 week, ever. And you can guess which week that was. I'm not going to say it, but you can just take a guess. And it's, I don't know, he scored 66 on the weekend. Didn't look, he spends a lot of time on ground. So I know he has a bye this week, but I figured I'm going to be good for this bye round, so maybe if I get Duncan, maybe, short turnaround. I was a bit worried about his hamstrings, so sure, he's fine, but now I'm stuck with this. But yeah, I think in the midfield, the only value pick I like in the midfield is Patrick Cripps, like under 500. Otherwise, Jack Steele, Duncan, I guess, scoring like a uber premium pretty much. If you don't have Tom Mitchell, Nat Fife, did I say Nat Fife? I forgot. But yeah, so those sort of guys, you want to get those sort of guys in. So there's plenty of guys I'm sure you don't have that are going to probably average over 115 plus. So don't worry about your gaffs and your yos. Go for, especially Fife and Mitchell, coming up after their bye. So yeah, Cripps very good. Doubted him, but he's just up and down, it seems. Marlon Pickett is going to stay on the field for a while. Sam Mays saved my week. Thank you, Sam Mays. Yeah, I really like Sam Mays. Good attitude sort of thing. So, liked him at Brisbane. Rux was fine. We captained one Jack McRae. It is Jackson McRae's birthday this week. Tomorrow, on Monday. So, happy birthday, Jack McRae, even though he's not watching. And vice-captain him for birthday captain score. So, although Neil versus Richmond is, I think Neil went 190 on Richmond. I don't know. I have to think about that. I think Neil's probably the smarter play there. I'll think about it. And then Fordine was fine. Bailey Smith looked tired to me that game. He might need a spell. But yeah, King was good. Rankin, whatever. Taylor's gone. Taylor was injured. Very frustrating, but that's fine. So, our trades for this week. What we're going to do, we're going to use all three again, because we can't help but be addicted. So out Rankin. Now, Rankin can definitely be held, but I figure in 2 weeks, by the end of the buys, I'm going to have a proper F6, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll get rid of Rankin, Combin forward, get rid of Curtis, and then we'll get rid of probably Brander. Get rid of Brander. So who we get in? Midfield goes forward, Rivers mid, Tom Stewart. Obviously, something I learnt, sometimes don't worry about break-evens too much, because the amount of times I look to get a player in and their break-even's 150 and then they score 150, I just can't believe it happens so often. Very frustrating. So should have just got him in, taken the points this week. So we'll get in Stewart, and then the rucks we'll get in Draper. I'm going to do a video of lessons I've learnt this year, and there have been a lot, and yeah, just a lot to learn. If I want to be like a truly great player, I wouldn't say I'm a great player, I would say I'm a good player. If I want to be a great player at this game, I need to learn a bit more, because I've made a few fundamental errors this year. But we're still in a good position, I think, to finish top 2k. And we're going to go for Darcy Parish. Now, I wanted Darcy Parish, but I wanted to see his mid-time with Shield in the team. And Parish's mid-time, his heat map was 100% midfield, basically. He did start off half forward a bit, but where he got the ball was pretty much all in the midfield. And he's 430k, he's my preferred option at that price range. If he goes forward, it might be a problem, but I think I don't like. I mentioned a few weeks ago picking players with an if next to them, like if he plays forward, it's possible, but I think that he's shown enough. He's been the highest contested possession winner in the midfield. So for his price, I've spoken to the Essendon supporter as well. Shout out to Theo from the Discord. He wants Parish. He thinks he's going to stay in midfield. So got a second opinion, and it seems like Parish, for his price, it's too good to pass up. Otherwise, I have to pay up for like a Brayshaw or Greenwood, which I can't afford. Plus, he has the buy in hand, so I like Parish, and he's a midfielder. So see how that goes. But I think his price is worth it, the slight risk of him moving back forward. Okay, that's enough on that. So that's the team, and I think we're fine for the buys. I think we've got 21 playing, so I'm not going to change that now. I just like looking at the team like that. And so next week we get Tom Mitchell in. That's going to take 3 trades. Then we'll have 8 trades and 3 upgrades. Then we'll get an F6, which will take 2 trades. So then we'll have 6 trades left and 2 upgrades. So Pickett and Mays can stay on the field for a while. If they get to 400k, then we should be able to finish a team with 2 trades remaining. So yeah, not the greatest position, but I think we can manage it provided we don't get injuries. And if we get injuries, we'd probably just hold. So yeah, very annoyed about this gaff pick, but hopefully it pays off with all these West Coast home games coming up. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.